Yeah, I wanted to put this out here too, like a real short video. See, I had I'm gonna be real. I met dude when I was on the run. I met him at the Greyhound station. Ran it up, shit like that. He went his way. I went to Florida. Cause I told him, I said, I gotta go handle this mission right quick. Blah blah blah. Sometimes, see, God taught me how to shut the fuck up. Yeah. And after all that shit it went down in Orlando, then I got back on the bus and I head to New York. I ain't gonna never forget, a voice in my head told me hit that number up. And I hit that number up. You heard me? See, they were trying to get me then when I was down there in New York. You feel me? But I'm just showing you how God works. God will use your enemies to protect you. God will have your enemies to look after you. He does that. God is real. He is real. These motherfuckers trying to make you feel like there's no such thing as God. And then even motherfuckers gonna holler, where's your faith? Where's your faith? Where's your faith? You know what I'm saying? I say the same thing when I lay that law down, what God want me to do. Don't represent God with that gay ass shit. Don't represent God with that gay shit, bruh. Don't represent God living a treacherous life. All this man can talk about is fringes, politics, what's going on, just what's going on instead of what's going on with their household. No, y'all gotta realize warlocks think like that. My white light kept going off. This is what the past people I've been with. And people want to hide, no, God be talking to me. And then, mind you, the third day I was there, I heard this nigga on the phone. It was just like, when my music changed, God said, turn that off and listen. I'm listening. I'm listening, because I really don't trust him, because I met him in South Carolina. I'm hearing him say, yeah, her food stamps off. Yeah, because she told my food stamps was off, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he was telling everything I was saying. That's why I tell y'all, be careful. Because Samson, when I be trying to tell people that God be sending me signs like that. Like Samson and Delilah, blah, blah, blah. That means to me, when God telling me, you sleeping with the enemy, bro. I ain't want this nigga touching me. My spirit wouldn't even let him touch me. That's how crazy that was. And then then said some shit about my kids that he was, he was just getting, and then he'll run and then jump on the phone. And come to find out, he said that shit all wrong. Until he seen that text message on my phone saying, you talking about from Luke? Where Luke at? Somebody had texted me. They said they lied on you. Yes, people talking. They been talking. I be telling you, I be getting certain texts. I'm not gonna say who. I'm gonna keep them anonymous. Real talk. And then everything I'm doing, he's doing it. You hear me? He ain't the only one I ran into like that. It would men and women be trying to do that shit with me. That shit sickening. And then he hollering identity crisis. Nigga, you going through midlife crisis, bro. You about to die. And you still playing with that shit? Y'all, when I tell people these visions, these downloads, y'all can feel. That's why I stay to myself. That's why I tell God, I just want to be by myself, just me and him. And only a certain person who he want me to be with. See, motherfuckers be asking me the visions and shit like it's gonna change. God don't change. If he showed me one thing, it's gonna stick like that. Now, if it switch up, then you should say something. Like I thought, 4 o'clock, this would be done the Most High God. Then you say something. But God, and then all of a sudden, when it happened, they be like you said that. This nigga had hit me up. He said, you remember the time you said you felt that stomach pain when old dude passed by, when my man's passed by? I said, yeah, because I told him, I said, his spirit wasn't right. Something wasn't right. He said, yeah, no, let me tell you one thing, bro. That nigga just got through getting taken in the ass. That's what that was. And he was the one that did it. Trying to test. That motherfucker be testing you to see how your intuition and how your psychic abilities work. And right now, this motherfucker shocked. He wouldn't leave me alone. He'll ask me questions and say, oh, you talking too much. Mind you, I stay quiet. Yeah, let me tell you one thing. When I first meet somebody or anything like that, and I'm around you, and I'm talking blah, 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 talking real fast, you got that shit on you, that root work, or you evil. That's the only way I do that. And when I talk like this, that means everything is cool, calm, and collect. This nigga ask me questions about the dude, then he'll ask me, and the dude that he called my man's, he was so invested in that nigga life about his chick. I mean, it's three different people. He was invested in their life about the women in their life. But you could tell he was in love with one, like you know, like, because you holler, my man's. Yes, his lover. He didn't know I knew. That's why he wanted you touching me. I know you. I hope you're watching this. That's why I want you touching me, bro. My body's a temple for the Most High God. Ain't gonna tell me I'm being selfish and talk about something. I'm supposed to share my energy only to him and his son. I mean, I just looked at him. I said, And then he gave me a big cup of poison, y'all. He made weed like marijuana tea. Let me tell you, because people understand. When I take these missions, I tell God, because the greater the sacrifice, the bigger the sacrifice, the greater the reward. When I take these when I do these missions, I tell God, I don't care if it almost killed me. He ain't gonna let it kill me. I tell him, I don't care if it almost killed me. I'm just you hold my hand while I take care of this. This man gave me a whole, 2 whole cups of that marijuana shit. He act like I ain't know that was poison. Let me tell you what I did to let y'all know I ain't fuck with. I knew what was poison. I took that shit and drunk it to let them see. And look at me now. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Let's talk. Yeah. I drunk that shit right there in front of him. I said it was gonna be a short video, but it's really a little long. Yeah, to let him see. I ain't nothing to play with. Yes, and I lost a lot of weight because of that. See, if I'm not eating at your house, that means I know you trying to poison me. I knew the nigga was trying to poison me the whole time. And I told him, I said, I was telling him that it was him. I said, somebody sending trying to fuck with my site, trying to fog my shit. It was him. I knew it was him the whole time, y'all. If y'all, knowing is, like I say, knowing is a burden, ignorance is a bliss. When we feel these demise and shit, that shit feel real. The last dream, because God kept waking me up at 3 o'clock. See, people gotta understand. See, them type of people, they wake up at a certain time. Like I say, from 12 to 3, that's witching hour. From 3 to 5, that's demon time. See, when people like him jump up and they hurry up and read the Bible and they no, that's them trying to keep them demons off of them. That's why they pray them frequency. Because them shadows coming to collect. They're coming to collect. It's time. Shit. Real talk. And then cause when I show up, I see it just moving. Man, these people know I ain't lying, but this shit real, man. And then, I would sleep, and next thing I know, God showed me a dream of my stomach. When I woke up, I told God, I said, I see what you're saying. I know what I must do. But he was preparing me. I was trying to get ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? What I do, we can only give y'all so many chances. See, y'all gotta understand these missions be fucking us up. because it be children and shit involved. So crazy.